Right, we're just going to have a very quick look at round one. Not because the stitches themselves are complicated, because they're simple, straightforward double crochet, UK terminology, but just because of the placement of them. So normally we would put our hook into the stitch like so. So we've got the V of the stitch going across the top of the hook and make the stitches into that. But in this round, we're going to make stitches between the trebles. So if I just exaggerate here and pull these two trebles apart, or any two trebles, actually just do these two. If I pull them apart, you don't need to do this actually sort of in real life, but you will see that I've created a gap there, and that's where my hook is going to go. So it's going to go straight through between those two stitches. So let's have a little look at what it looks like when we make the stitches there. So I'm pulling up a loop of yarn and securing it with one chain, and that's not counting as my first stitch, that's just securing the yarn. The first one I make is going back into the same place, so just between two stitches, and then I'm going to do that all the way round, so just into the gap that's made between the two stitches. So my hook, if you sort of notice, then I'm just exaggerating again, going quite far down and poking it between the two trebles, so making sure I'm not kind of putting it in the place it would normally go. And as I work round, you'll sort of see that we get this nice effect around the edge of our piece. All right, so all the way round, working between the trebles. Okay, so I'm coming up to the last stitch, just between those last two cranberry trebles, and I will fasten off in the usual way, so into slip stitch into the first double that I've made. Just snip those, and I'll turn that around like that, and what you can see is just that the stitches have come down a little bit further than usual and created a really nice pattern, sort of spike, well, a pointed stitch all the way around that's just finished that centerpiece off really quite nicely. So that's all there is about round one that is, I don't even think the word complicated is correct, but just a slightly different stitch placement, and that's what you should be looking at the end.